Hello, nice to see you here again. Today we are going to make a quick bok choy meatball soup for the day. And I pre-seasoned the ground meatballs with green onions, ginger, soy sauce, salt, and pepper. You can pre-season your meat according to your liking. And I harvested a whole bunch of bok choy from my garden. So the water is boiling. I'm just going to start. The water is boiling, and I just put 1 teaspoon of chicken broth to give it a little bit flavor. Then I just threw in 1 chopped tomato and 1 chopped carrot, just to add some colors for the soup. Then I threw in the bok choy. I washed them and cut them into the bite size.
You could use other greens if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can use other greens, whatever is your favorite green, or whatever you have available, that's fine too. Certain greens you have to add maybe afterwards. Bok choy will take a while to cook, so I put it beforehand, before I put the meatballs in.
Same thing with cabbage if you use cabbage.
Yeah, you can use cabbage, or you can use Chinese lettuce. You can use celery. You can use any green you have on hand. That's okay. You can even use rutabaga. You just slice them matchsticks, and you can make soup with meatballs as well. And it's really good, actually. This just gives a good, nice color, mixture of colors. And for making meatballs, I just use my automatic tools, my chopsticks. And you just do it in the bowl. You just shape it. And that's meatballs.
You're
just throw it in.
Pretty adept with those chopsticks.
Yeah. It could be called the meatballs. It also could be called the meat drops, whatever.
Yeah.
You make it a roundish shape. This way you don't have to buy pre-made meatballs, and it's nice and fresh. It's fast to cook, to make. It's easy, and it's not processed meat. You just add whatever seasoning you like. And so by the time you make enough meatballs, your vegetables is cooked, the meatball is cooked. Towards the end, you just add the, I soaked some vermicelli too. So in the end, you just add that to the soup, give it a little bit of extra texture to make it a more, to give it a little bit more pizzazz. And you give it a stir from time to time when you throw the meatballs in. You don't have to make the meatballs very big. Bite size is better. Then you have a little bit meat in your every mouthful.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah.
Evenly distributed.
Yeah. And you can pre-season the meat and use it in a couple of days. You don't have to finish it in one shot. You can just keep it in the fridge. It's perfectly okay. It's the quick way to prepare your dinner or your meal.
That could be a basis for a stir fry just as well.
And because I seasoned the meat with oil, so I'm not going to add much oil to the soup. I will just dash a little bit of sesame oil towards the end to give it a little bit of flavor. That's about it, because the meat will have a little bit grease coming out from it. And this is also a good way to control how much meat you want to consume, the portion between the meat and the vegetables. You can also use spoon if chopsticks are not your thing. Spoon is okay too. You just use a teaspoon and you can make a pretty good ball shape.
Chopsticks are your favorite weapon. Your kung fu. I've seen you pick up a grain of rice. Starting to smell pretty good.
Okay, I think I've made enough meatballs. I will just keep the rest for the next meal.
And this is pretty quick. It's like 7.5 minutes and you're at this stage already.
Yeah, it's quick, and then you just add a little bit. I put in my vermicelli. I need to give it a cut. Otherwise, somebody will complain about it. That's it. Dash in a little bit of sesame oil. A bit of salt. And the green onions.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah. And that's ready for dinner.
Ooh, ooh. Yum, yum.
I hope you like it and enjoy your meal. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Thank you for making this. Bye-bye.